Progressivism is a disease, I think. It's a disease of the mind that once it takes hold, it's over for you. Canada, I believe, is terminally ill with progressivism now. The U.S. prognosis is really a critical condition ourselves. Canada's Senate approved changing a line in their English version of their national anthem, O Canada. They wanted to make it gender neutral. The second line of the anthem will now be true patriot, love in all of us command, rather than the oppressive and insanely offensive old version, true patriot love in all thy sons command. Oh, my gosh. So now that their anthem isn't sexist anymore, and I am not kidding you, in Sweden, the lions, okay, on their shield, I'm trying to think of a way to say this, the lions on their shield, their crest of their country, which is, I don't know how many centuries old, they have these lions on the shield, and it's easy to paint. It's harder to do it with sculpture, but they actually did it. They went and they painted over, or they took a chisel and knocked the genitals off of all of the lions because women said it was oppressive. Look it up. Canadians, now that you're not sexist anymore, feel free to sing your national anthem at any time. Somehow I doubt that the Canadian senators checked with the people, because that's not the way progressives operate. They just do it. Most Canadians, I would bet, preferred leaving the anthem alone. You know, they've had a song that way for over a century. Nobody is dying because of sexism over the stupid national anthem. This is why we didn't have a national anthem until FDR. Canadian feminist author Margaret Atwood was one of the people behind this effort. Now, she wrote the novel The Handmaid's Tale. You know, you can look that one up for insight into her feelings on tradition and faith and conservatives. She's very, very subtle. But I will tell you, I've defended her recently because she said enough of the Me Too movement. This is getting dangerous. Even she has some common sense. She's the one that got them to remove this offensive line. This is the dark side of progressivism everywhere. It presumes to know what is best for you. But it's always the agenda of a very few, forced on the majority. Sometimes the agenda or feelings of just one individual. That's when it becomes a dictatorship. But that's where everybody is headed. I mean, the world over. Progressivism claims to say, we're more free. Are we? We're more free now because you're forcing us to live a life that you agree with. You're forcing me to say the things that I may not agree with. That's more free? Yes, we're more free and more healthy. That's what brings Michelle Obama dictating what your local school, what your cafeteria has to serve. Or a mother in Webster Parish, Louisiana, who got student-led prayer banned from her daughter's high school. Wasn't a problem with anybody. It was a problem with her. Well, now you can't do it. Respect for tradition as a stabilizing, enriching agent in society is one of the key diverging points of the left and the right in the U.S. And decades of progressivism chipping away at the things like religion, the flag, the Constitution, patriotism in general, all the way to the last president's apology tour. It has created an enormous backlash from heartland Americans on both the left and the right, to the point where a whole section of Trump's State of the Union speech was a lecture on respecting the flag, respecting the anthem, respecting the motto, respecting our traditions. It's sad that we have sunk so low that the State of Union has to be turned into a stinking prep rally. Nothing like going to those pep rallies. And we did it. We were USA. We USA, USA, go Bulldogs. We were a pep rally. That's it. It's easy to laugh at the Canadians for wimping out on the national anthem. But look out. Progressivism is a persistent and progressive disease. Don't think that it can't happen here.